Hi, my name is Shannon Kinney. I'm the founder and client success officer of Dream Local Digital, which is a digital marketing agency. We are headquartered in Rockland, Maine, but we have offices and teams that resell our services in 30 cities in the US right now, with 60 more getting ready to roll out over the course of this year. I was asked to talk a little bit today about lead generation and how do we do lead generation, where do they come from? So at first, I want to cover when we were first starting out, how do we get our first client? You know, I started the old-fashioned way in my local town. We stayed very small for the first 2 years, trying to perfect our offerings and our deliverables. And we had a lot of local clients in this area as well as in this state. And you know, the old-fashioned way, I attended Chamber of Commerce events, business networking events, anything I could find. Like it was at least 3-4 nights a week, I was out at networking events. And in the beginning of my business, which was founded 8 years ago, social media was still very new for a lot of businesses. So when we were trying to help them with their online marketing, it was really new. So closing business at that time really relied heavily upon trust and relationships. And I'm proud to say we still have many of those clients today. I think another key to success there has always been that we've structured our deliverables, our fee structure, and our services around retention over revenue. Meaning we love revenue, but we really focus on longevity and ROI for our clients. So that's always produced happy clients early on, which has helped us build the business. Word of mouth works for us. And we made a significant investment to go in that direction because revenue growth has been slow and steady, which isn't necessarily what investors and banks are looking for. But our lead gen in the beginning was the old-fashioned way. Now, if we look at how that lead generation evolved over time, there's been a couple other key tactics that have really been a part of our growth and success over the years. I've been a keynote speaker at industry conferences for many years, which we've leveraged to our own advantage throughout our history over the past 8+ years. First, we started speaking at conferences nationwide. I'd talk about the importance of online marketing, the emergence of the markets, the emergence of the new social channels, and how online marketing, search engines, and social were becoming the big players. And we also, another tactic we've used other than industry conferences is we started, really heavily using our own skills to market ourselves. So we leverage social media heavily. And you'll find Dream Local Digital on pretty much every social media channel you can find. And there we're posting content, thought leadership, information for people all the time. And rather than just relying on the one-on-one conversations we started with in the beginning, we really started to expand into our third tactic, which was seminars and hosting our own events. Things like top ways to market your business online, brought to you by Dream Local or the local chamber or a local newspaper, someone else. And over the years, we've served more than 40,000 small and medium-sized businesses, as well as agencies and larger businesses in those events, those face-to-face events in big groups all across the US and Canada. So the seminars have become something we're well known for, and now they're actually fairly standard practice. But in the beginning, when we were starting to do them, it was hard to find, if you can imagine, an online marketing event. We've also launched webinars, which would be the fourth tactic, and are helping many more businesses, small and large alike, nationwide, through virtual programs and webinars. In fact, we hosted one yesterday for home-based businesses and home services businesses in Florida. So all of those tactics drive leads. So to just recap, we have, we started with the old-fashioned way, which is a lot of business networking. And then our lead generation evolved to, keynote speakers at industry conferences, our seminar series and our in-person events, leveraging our own skills and marketing ourselves heavily online versus via social media, blogging, email drip campaigns, essentially inbound marketing. And then the fourth is we're now expanding our seminars to include virtual series, webinar series, which we've been doing I want to say pretty heavily for about the past 7 or 8 months. We have several of them a month going on in different markets that we're promoting. So the other topic I was asked to cover this morning is what are our sources of leads sorted by significance? And this is this isn't going to be a surprise based on, what I'm covering earlier today, but I'd say our number one source of leads is definitely speaking at industry conferences. Now, I should cover that Dream Local Digital is an online marketing agency. We help small and medium-sized businesses market themselves. We also do that through reseller channels. So we're selling directly to businesses. We're also selling to other agencies, media companies, TV, radio, direct mail, newspapers, yellow pages, PR firms, website firms, a lot of people who offer services to small and medium-sized businesses or large accounts, and they don't have the expertise to effectively do the social media parts, management, strategy, execution of campaigns efficiently and cost effectively. It's been a tough nut for a lot of agencies to crack. So our leads, when I'm asked to rank our source of leads, we have really two-pronged. We have the direct sales channel, and then we have our reseller channel, which is many other agencies and media companies. So we rank those leads differently. And of course, a reseller can produce a lot more revenue than one individual business. And I think that's why our top source of leads is still by far speaking at industry conferences, because many of those leads are reseller leads, which then produce more and more revenue over time. Our second top source of leads are our own seminars and events that we host, both virtually and in person. When you get face-to-face with people and you're able to really help them understand how to use these tools for their own businesses, the leads are a lot warmer, and we get a sense of who these people are. They get a sense of who our brand is and how to interact with our brand, and those tend to be really fortuitous leads for us. The third top source of leads for us, which is probably the steadiest and most solid producing source of leads, is social media. We leverage social media very heavily because, that's what we do. And you'll find me on most channels. You'll find our business on all the channels, pretty heavily promoting what we do and what we think about. And our fourth highest source of leads are really what I would call inbound marketing, which is our combination of blogging and email marketing. We have a variety of people signed up for different lists with us. We leverage our lists and segments heavily. And those are really our top sources of leads ranked by significance, which, as I'll recap, one is speaking at industry conferences. Two is our own seminars and events, some of which are now webinars. So we're scaling that up to be virtual as well as in person. Third is social media. And fourth is inbound marketing, which is a combination of blogs and email marketing. Now, the final note I want to close with today is I think really the most scalable and repeatable system to generate leads for us is not software. It is thought leadership. So if I look at all of the things I've talked to you about today, in preparation for today's video interview, I looked through our sales for the past 8 years. I've gone through our systems and tried to identify where we've really found the best accounts. And even though we've used a variety of tactics that I've covered earlier in this video, what I'm recognizing is the key tactic or strategic move that we leverage across all tactics is thought leadership. We establish ourselves as experts. We eat our own dog food, and we use the tools that we sell and talk about. We drive ROI for ourselves the same way we would drive ROI for our clients. And that continued source of thought leadership has really contributed to our ongoing growth. Even when I look at our referrals and when we're recommended by some of our customers or our reseller partners, what they really talk about our brand is the trusted relationship that they garner, largely because of working with us, but also because of our expertise. So I can say, I think for any agency or any company watching this video that's trying to think about how they should be driving leads in their business, establishing thought leadership early on in your history will pay off in the long tail. And for us, it definitely has. We've been talking about the power of social media for more than 8 years now. And so now that it's starting to become more in vogue, people are recognizing us, including Facebook recognizes us as one of the experts in that field. So my name is Shannon Kinney. I'm the founder and client success officer of Dream Local Digital. We're headquartered in Rockland, Maine, but we have offices and teams nationwide and are on a rapid expansion path this year. We offer a wide variety of online marketing services. Our specialty is social media strategy, management, and execution at scale. We have managed thousands and thousands of campaigns nationwide and are considered experts in that space. If you would like to find us, you can visit us at dreamlocal.com. From there, you'll see how to find us on all the social channels. And again, my name is Shannon Kinney. Thanks so much for watching this video and being with us today. Best of luck in your own lead gen.